A trio of guys are getting ready to film a movie in the city of Quincy, with the old Dick Brothers Brewery building as part of the backdrop. Reporter Hayden Donaldson spoke with the filmmakers about the movie and why they chose Quincy as a location.
It all started just a few years ago in 2020 when author and Iowa native Steve Sherman published Beer Money, which is a book on Iowa City's beer battle riots.
When we discovered the story in Iowa City, we just all got obsessed with it in our own ways. I wrote the book about it because it just found the history of these immigrants who came to Iowa, came to the Midwest, founded these breweries, and then struggled against the forces that be that tried to outlaw them, and I found it very dramatic.
5 years later, they're pushing the story to the big screen. Sherman, along with director Makutsi Rakundo and producer Doug Alberhaski, are working on The Death of a Brewer, an 1880s period piece with a pre-Prohibition era plot, 3 Iowa City brewers and immigrant customers battling it out with the Sons of Temperance, the brotherhood that briefly brought an alcohol ban to the U.S. just a few decades later, a movement that would eventually lead to the downfall of the once thriving Dick Brothers Brewery in Quincy.
It's crazy how the story that we have, which originally takes place in Iowa City, is actually a story that is very similar to things that have happened in Quincy and kind of these river towns. So what's been amazing is to, one, see the similarities and then also know how vast that goes.
Now, film crews are already rolling in the props before they call action in a couple weeks.
All of these kegs are going to be used down in the caves to kind of show the enormity of the brewing process. And I'm really proud that we're going to do kind of a start to finish view of how to brew beer back in 1884. And then our very end scene is going to be filmed in Iowa City in one of our most modern breweries.
And while Quincy's old brewery is now open as a historical landmark after a lot of hard work from local history buffs, it's not the only period-appropriate location in the tri-states. So we can expect to see other familiar spots like Galena, Iowa City, and Dubuque in the film, something the movie makers are hoping to release in theaters. Reporting in Quincy, I'm Hayden Donaldson.